Hi there, grade 10 learners! Welcome to another episode of Learning in English, specifically in World Literature. I am your grade 10 English teacher, Sir Winston D. R. Santos, and of course, it's really great to be with you today. Before we begin our discussion, make sure to find your most convenient place for your learning. If you're watching this online and you're in a computer shop, please keep in mind to follow the safety protocols, such as wearing face mask, sanitizing with an alcohol, and of course, maintaining social distancing. Remember that your safety is our topmost priority and you are very much loved and cared. Never hesitate to raise your concerns with me. Let us begin our class with a prayer.
Aming Ama at aming Panginoong makapangyarihan sa lahat. Kami po ay patuloy na nagpupuri at nagpapasalamat sa iyong kadakilaan sa bawat isa sa amin. Pinupuri at sinasambakan namin sa iyong walang sawang pagmamahal at pagpapala sa aming buhay.
O Ginumi, kalungkot mi po, ingmi kasala kami po, atin kami pong agawang kasalanan. Balumi po karapat dapat kingkikang agapan. O Ginuming mayukaya, malugod at mapagpatawad. Kumpisal mi po ingke kaming kasalanan. Sisising tapat kingkikang agapan. Pagkaluban niyo kami pong kapatawagan. Dakal pong salamat. Allahumma inna nas'aluka al-afwa wal-afiyah fid dunya wal-akhirah. Allahumma inna nas'aluka al-afwa wal-afiyah fi dinina wa dunyana wa ahlina wa amwalina. Allahumma astur awratina wa amin rawatina wahfazna min bayni aydina wa min khalfina wa an aymanina wa an shama'ilina wa an fawqina wa na'udhu bi azamatika an nughtala min tahtina. Allahumma amin.
Kami itaas, na palabiyaya, idi kami kalbi, na di kayo apagmamahal, na patuloy akalbi mo da kami, di kami amakadapat mi, igeged mi di kaw, ipagkalenga, na bensami o mahalon, ipag-asa ay ipagkaloobyo, mga hedet, paman uwan, nakisakit, akay kadamdaman.
Idolwan kan pagkikaysaan na kami a Diyos mi. Iti pinangyariang pas mi kadagati kadakyo. Ipaayo kada kami di sirib mo Ama, kat ikan na kami di hasimbang kan nagkayaysa amanunod. Tapno maraming mi nakiti kadat mita. Kas na anumongan na adalitan mo.
Isinasamo namin ang lahat ng ito sa pangalan ni Heso Kristo na aming Panginoon at tagapagligtas. Amen.
Again, welcome to my grade 10 learners. Do you still remember our last session? The first topic or the first most essential learning competency in the fourth quarter? What is it? Very good. It's about the technical terms used in research. Well, let's review how much you've learned or remembered. Posted here, of course, are different words that are related to research. I'll give its simple definition and I want you to tell me what am I referring to. The words are data, treatment, hypothesis, method, interview, literature, and objectives. You may write your answers on a piece of paper and check your own answers after I reveal the correct answer. Practice honesty at all times. you may send me your check answer sheets during the scheduled retrieval of modules. Or you send me a photo of your answer sheet by using Facebook Messenger. Or you may send me a text message by using this number. Are you ready? Okay, let's begin. First question. Which among the following is a part of research that involves the techniques and strategies that will be used by the researchers to answer the research questions? Among the following, which do you think is that? Remember, techniques and strategies. The correct answer is method. Very well. Next question. Which among the following includes a detailed review or analysis of the related topics or study to understand more of the research study? Again, which among the following includes a detailed review or analysis of the related topics or study to understand more of the research study? What is that? What's your answer? Okay. The correct answer should be literature. Next question. Which among the following is otherwise known as an educated guess? Which among the following is otherwise known as an educated guess? What's your answer? Okay. The correct answer should be hypothesis. Very well. If you got all answers correct, congratulations! You are now ready for our next topic. Of course, give yourselves a big round of applause. Okay, this time I want you to look at this picture. What is this? Okay, this is a picture of a dictionary. Very well. Well, when do we use it? Okay. Very good. We use a dictionary whenever we encounter unfamiliar words. That's correct. Because for today, we shall be discussing about technical and operational definitions used in research. And of course, using a dictionary is something that you would usually use in this particular lesson. Here are our objectives. First, define technical and operational terms or concepts in research. Second, determine the features of technical and operational definition. And finally, write technical and operational definitions in research. You must keep in mind that whenever we read a research or a text, there are words that you might encounter, which you may not know, of course. In cases such as this, you may consult the dictionary. Or, if it's a research paper, you may look into the definition of terms. For instance, you may have encountered a sentence saying, "The topic of my research involves understanding of the achievement rates across all learning areas." Okay, what could be the meaning of the term learning area? Well, some of you might think of a place just like this because it's a learning area. It's a place where you can learn. That's good. Or it could refer or it could mean these specific school subjects. Science can be a learning area. Mathematics. For instance, our subject, English. We can really easily tell. It's confusing, isn't it? That's why it's very important to know what are the technical and operational definitions of a word. It depends on how it is used in a sentence or, for instance, in a research paper. To avoid confusion, a researcher may write its technical or operational definition of the word learning area on the definition of terms or definition of variables that is usually found on the chapter 1 of a research paper. This is to avoid confusion. Another example is the term treatment. Okay, very good. In medical field, it may mean procedures to give remedy or cure to a particular illness. Or in some cases, treatment may refer to the things that other people do to you. If it's a cold treatment, a loving treatment. While on research, treatment may refer to a statistical tool that is used to process the data. Therefore, the word treatment in a research paper, once you've read of it, it's very important that the definition is written on the definition of terms. So the readers will not be confused if you're referring to a medical treatment, to the treatment of other people, or is it a statistical treatment? Okay? Very well. In your math subject, grade 10, and of course in your grade 11 or grade 12 years, you will encounter the term statistics. Okay? Remember that the different types of statistical treatment depend on the data that you are doing, especially in research. The most commonly used statistical treatments are descriptive statistical analysis or inferential statistical analysis. Remember this. Descriptive statistical analysis is the simplest form of statistical analysis using numbers to describe the qualities of a data set. Descriptive statistics can be used to measure central tendency. I know you've heard of that, which uses a single value to describe a group. The common statistical tool in descriptive statistical analysis are mean, median, and mode. Usually, it is used to take the average and to describe the amount of data that you have. Okay? Next is inferential statistical analysis. Well, this one is used to make inferences or draw conclusions about a larger population based on the findings from a sample group within it. Okay? It can help researchers find distinctions among groups present with a sample. Remember, inferential statistics are also used to validate generalizations. So these are some of the treatments that you may encounter, especially as you go on with your career, especially in your educational life. Okay? And of course, that will also be discussed again in your math subject. At this point, let us look at these examples. Okay, the first one is the term grammar skills. It has its technical definition and operational definition. Look at the technical definition. Let us read it. According to Espelon 2017, these refer to the student's knowledge of forms, structures, and meanings that exist in grammar. What about the operational definition? As used in this study, this refers to the ability of students to choose correct forms of words based on grammar rules as revealed by the results of the diagnostic test. Okay? What have you observed? What are the difference between technical definition and operational definition? Okay. How about the second example? Academic performance. Look and read the example. What are the characteristics that a technical definition has as compared to our operational definition? Okay, very good observation. Okay, which among the two uses the own definition of the writer or the researcher? That's correct. Which definition is specific to the research study? Is it technical or operational? Okay? And which definition has citations? Okay. So now, I think it's about time to discuss the difference between a technical definition and, of course, an operational definition. Remember, the technical definition is intended to give the universal meaning of a term. It aims to give meaning to the concept of a particular key term used by the researcher to establish the nature of the term in the study. Remember, universal meaning, nature of the term. Okay? Usually, the technical definition uses citation, such as openers like according to, based on, or the name or the surname of the writer or the researcher, and then the year it was written, Raimundo 2022. Other examples are according to Briones 2021, Duterte 2020, and Ramos 2019 defined. These are the common in-text citations that we use when we are giving technical definitions. Okay? Also, technical definitions are taken from reference materials. That is why a while ago, we used citations because it's taken from other people. Specifically, some variables are defined from dictionary, encyclopedia, journal, or other experts in that particular field. Meanwhile, operational definition explains how the term is applied in the study. Okay, remember this. An operational definition refers to a specific definition of a concept in a research study. When we talk about operational, it is how it is applied in the study. And more likely, it is about the specific definition of a concept on the way it is used or how it is used by the researcher. Remember that an operational definition is written by the researcher himself. Okay? And he or she uses a term to define it based on his or her own understanding of the concept. Operational, researcher made. Okay? Next, usually there are words or signals that are used to emphasize operational definition. These are as used in this study. That's usually used. Okay, so basically, the writer intends to tell the reader that that particular definition is made by the writer, or specifically, the writer intends to use that definition for that particular word on the basis of that study alone. Okay, therefore, operational definition is not a general meaning. That is contrary to our technical definition. So do not be confused. Okay? So we have the technical definition and the operational definition. If it is specific, it should be operational. It's specific to the research. If it's general, there are references, there are citations, it should be technical. Very good. Do you have any questions? Okay, anything that you are confused with? Okay, so do not be shy to ask it. Just send me a private message or send me a text message, and of course, I would reply as soon as possible. Remember that I will always listen to your questions and respond to them one by one. Okay, so this time, it's your turn to answer. Okay, I want you to identify the statements that I will be flashing on the screen, and I want you to tell me if it describes a technical or an operational definition of a text. Okay? So this is the first one. It expresses universal meaning. Is it technical or operational? Okay, the answer is technical. Very good. Second one. Different from dictionary definition. It's not from the dictionary. Therefore, it is operational. That's correct. Third one. More on the application of the word or application of the concept in the research. What should be the answer? The correct answer should be operational. How about number 4? States a specific meaning or a specific idea on how it is used. It should be, what's your answer? Are you sure? Okay, it should be operational. And the last one, of course, it uses citation. What's your answer? Okay, you've got it right if your answer is technical. Well, I'm really proud that you were able to answer. In this activity this time, you are encouraged to collaborate with your classmates and of course with your friends from the same class. You have to read a sample research abstract and of course I want you to identify words that you find challenging. Then identify if the researcher used it as a technical or as an operational definition. Okay? So again, you'll be given an abstract. You have to identify some words that you are not familiar with or you find challenging. And of course, those words that you have identified, you have to tell me if it's used as a technical or an operational definition. And remember to collaborate with your friends. It can be a collaborative effort because you will be reading an abstract. Okay, there are a lot of abstracts you can see. You may click on this link for our sample abstract. You may write your answers on a piece of paper. You may send me your check answer sheet, of course, during the scheduled retrieval of modules. Send me a photo of your answer sheet using your Facebook Messenger, or you may send me a text message using this number. Okay, remember to practice honesty at all times. This time, using your God-given talents, you can make a slogan, a poster, a song, a jingle, a spoken poetry that would summarize the difference between a technical and operational definition. Okay? Focus on exhibiting the difference between the two. Okay? You may write your answers on a piece of paper and of course, send it to me during the retrieval of modules, or you may take a picture and send it to me through Facebook Messenger. And finally, you may also send your work, your craft, through a text message using this number. I'll be waiting for your responses. And now let's proceed to the evaluation part. I want you to read the following statements and complete the definition by choosing the correct words. Here are your choices. This is the first one. Reading the definition of terms section may help you enhance your blank. Reading the definition of terms section may help you enhance your blank. What should be the answer? Write it on your answer sheets. Next one. In giving technical definition, it is expected to use proper blank. In giving technical definitions, it is expected to use proper blank. What should be the answer? Third one. There are numerous reference materials to be used in giving blank definition. There are numerous reference materials to be used in giving blank definition. What should be the answer? Number 4. In research, the problem and its background is the title of blank. In research, the problem and its background is the title of blank. Okay. Number 5. One of the parts of chapter 1 is the blank. One of the parts of chapter 1 is the blank. Okay, next. Blank may be avoided through proper citation. Blank may be avoided through proper citation. What's your answer? Put it on your answer sheets. Number 7. In giving operational definition, the researcher should give them the blank definition of the term. In giving operational definition, the researcher should give them the blank definition of the term. What is that? Number 8. All information in the operational definition should be based on blank. All information in the operational definition should be based on blank. Number 9. All blank or special words must be defined technically and operationally. All blank or special words must be defined technically and operationally. What should be the answer? And number 10. In preparing the definition of terms, list all terms blank. In preparing the definition of terms, list all terms blank. What should be the answer? Okay, do not forget to write it down on your answer sheets. For items number 11 to 15, put a check mark before the number if the given definitions are properly written, and if not, put a cross mark. You'll be given 5 minutes to finish this. 5 minutes starts now. Once you're done, you may now check your answers. Do not forget the value of honesty and integrity that your teachers have instilled on you. Okay? Also, you have to know how to check your own progress in understanding. Do not forget to submit your check answer sheets through Facebook Messenger, through our scheduled retrieval schedule of modules, and of course, through sending me a text message. Did you get a perfect score? Well, good job! If you didn't get all items correct, you may go back to this video and review all our lessons that we have discussed. Might as well do some more research to improve your skills and of course your knowledge. I will also appreciate if you will be asking me all your questions and queries. I will always be here for you. That is all for this session of giving technical and operational definitions. I am Sir Winston, your grade 10 English teacher. Till next time, see ya!